Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Yo,
When
Godspeed,
the
what's
emperor
up?
died,
What's up?
the whole empire
Hello, my
mourned.
friends.
More than 7,000 people.
Reset. Doing today, brother. And there we go. Let's continue. I skipped the lore. No. I seen that earlier, in the beginning. Testing this earlier. Yep. How you doing today? Can you hear my dog bark? How's it going? Going pretty good, man. I am back with some Kingdom Come. What are we doing? Go to the battlements. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, turn on. Porch. Right, because I remember last time I played, we got invaded by Germans. I mean, I don't know if it's Germans. Excuse me. They're humans.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for
Captain Robard. The Ailments. Is that what they are? Dirty. Well, dare you?
Hey, you men down there.
Oh my god.
Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Elman is German? Is that what it is? I had no idea that's what it was. Oh, Alemán. Alemán.
What's going on?
Oh, look at
I
Henry.
don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it?
So funny,
The
dude.
scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
What else did this boy say?
Look at Henry. He's like styled out.
Not
Got
much of
Gucci on.
anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all
Alemán.
manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Hey, the audio's fine, Godspeed, right? Seriously. Oh, you are? You're 25% Alemán?
Halt!
Okay.
Who goes there?
It is good. Thanks,
and all
man.
his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
That's a
Yes,
lot,
sir,
man.
he is right
25% is a lot.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Why aren't they moist?
Messenger?
Like, they should be like
The
covered
lad you
in,
sent to
you know,
warn us.
like I don't see them
Tonight?
shiny or
He
anything.
made it to you.
He's
That's
here
my
with me.
complaint.
He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
That's my one complaint.
A brave young man. But
And the
tell me,
graphics.
friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us.
Polacco?
We'd only be exposing you to
Oh,
danger.
shit.
Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What a mixture,
What will you do
Godspeed.
then?
We'll march to
Polacco?
Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
Will do.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet!
Jackass.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish,
That's
make
quite a
sure
mix,
that lad
Godspeed.
doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Surprised you don't have
Not to
red
worry,
red
friend.
hair.
Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable.
I like his jacket so much.
Farewell.
So cool.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
Very dark times.
Move out!
I love the rain. I just wish the character models would actually be moist. You know what I'm saying? Like more shiny, you know, a little bit of drippy. They're kind of just there. I learned Rasik
Night Triple
Kobaila.
Patrol.
Shit. Characters. Lords of Talmberg. Divish of Talmberg. Where's I wanted to read his thing, man. The Radzig. The guy's badass. I think he got killed in a bar brawl. What the fuck is he? I'll look for him later. Oh, there he is. Rasik Kobaila of the Vits. Is that him? Kobaila. Radzig. Yeah, it's him. Kobaila was a Bohemian yeoman, the royal hitman of the Wenceslas. I don't know what that is. It was in 1410 and 1415. Bone grave of Vashded. In 1403, he resided at this castle in Silver Skalitz, where he oversaw the mining of silver. The king was known for his generosity to lower nobles, who received high titles for their loyalty. Rasik Kobaila was apparently one of these, and probably the king's friend. In 1403, Skalitz was besieged and burned to the ground by the King Sigismund and his human army. For his service and loyalty, King Wenceslas permitted Rasik to build his own castle at Devizeli in Savannah. Standing on this site today is Chateau Komori Abrek. He was killed in 1416 in a tavern in Kutna Hora by a mob of miners, god damn it, in a bar brawl. Incited by preachers a year after the burning of Yanhos, they seized him in the inn where they were, saying, cut their bodies into pieces and threw them out onto the street, where the mob vigorously stomped on their remains and then went in merry song to the home of the preacher to be praised for the act that they had encouraged to commit. That's crazy. It's not a good way of dying. Yeah, Radzig was there to collect taxes for the king, which is odd because 6 years earlier he had apparently been a robber knight. Soldiers had been dispatched against him as a scourge of the land. Yes, sources are not clear as to why he was later rehabilitated for his services to the king. So he got killed in a bar brawl. I was watching a Czech girl play all 3 Mass Effects, and I was learning a few Czech words. Boy Estern, European languages are not easy. What does she speak? Czech, right? Of course. Does she speak Czech? Is it close to Russian? That language, Czech?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. and yours
Looking
is
moist
clean.
now.
Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
A little bit.
Was that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I'll be with you.
Yeah. Can't sprint. Shit. Gotta put my stuff away. Gotta drop this one. I'm 92. I gotta be a 74. What am I wearing that's so heavy? Strength. Got points. Stronghold. Grave digger. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Learn that. And that's it. Main level, we got one. Ascetic, Scout, Wanderer. It lasts 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Wanderer. We'll get that. That's it. Czech is like Polish more. Polish Slavic, I guess. You know how Portuguese is like French, Spanish? That kind of thing. Oh, right. Oh, wow. Yeah, I understand now. Now you put it that way. Yeah. Give me 1 second. What the hell? All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Crazy. Right, actually, let me get some water real quick. Be right back. Yeah. History is crazy. You never hear a person from Spain replace the S with the sound. Like Etbana? Etbana? Everybody. That is pretty nuts, dude. Fancy shirt, get rid of that. Take this away. It's worth a lot of money, though. Let's just chill for a sec. Keep watch. Okay. Can't delay, no time to lose. Hey.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Oh, wait.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Espanol. Skip time. Now I can skip time. You just told me how to skip time. Yeah, they don't pronounce the S. They pronounce the F. What the stuff? I'm not sure. I'm gonna sleep 5 hours. Like my life. Yeah, like that. What's up, Jorge? Can't sprint. What's up, Bunny? Welcome. Welcome on in. How are you?
Look out!
Ow.
Hey!
What are you doing? Hey! That was rude.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly...
No, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, no.
It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king.
I haven't.
And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned, until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped.
That's right, Bunny.
Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Damn, he told him. Of what, Jishun? He told him. Oh, he's a great negotiator. He's great. He didn't kneel. He just kind of said, "Hey, I'm not getting involved in your bullshit." Pretty ballsy of him. Pretty crazy. Very terrifying, because they could have just wiped him out if they want to. They don't have enough men for them.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, robot.
Well, my lord's fucking lucky. Good, he stayed strong though. It's that bastard Mark Vort. On Mark Vort. My eyes on you, man. Eyes on.
Ah.
Bury your loved ones at Skalitz. Talk to Sir Robard and get a horse.
God be with you.
Listen here, you bald piece of shit. But you're king and not no punk. I hate that helmet. Is so ugly. The one I have, it looks like a UFO helmet. I have to get the Skalitz. Why did Sigmund raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
This Sigismund after.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
I'm just a simple soldier. But the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It has strategic position. He was afraid of Kuttenberg. Beat his troops from Ganaries. Loot. I'm gonna go with the first one.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all.
The loot.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him.
That's crazy, guys.
And also gained immense wealth.
Crazy. They built on it. What do you know about the Cuman?
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters.
I've dealt with them, I know.
The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power.
They had the Geneva Conventions back then? I doubt it. I think everybody had common sense.
So, Robart, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Damn, I have a lot of charisma. I'm gonna try to be charismatic. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same. I have 9. I don't know what he has, but...
So, Robart, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
I tried to sweeten him up. You know, so he can be my friend, and then just... What about you, Sir Divish?
Hey.
Let me put my torch away. Get out of the castle, get a horse. Or 1864 and 1949 Geneva Conventions.